first part of the journey, I was tripping around, you see. And then I found some gold in the ground. I got the fever inside me. The first thing I found was a mine with no name. It felt good to be high on the green, 'cause in the mine you can't remember your name. So awesome sauce became the claim. La 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 la. You're mining for gold, but you're doing it all wrong. And I have to tell you now, there's another way. Down the pile of gold mining, they can show you how. And we'll even have some fun along the way. We're having fun mining gold down in the sun. Digging in the dirt is what we do. It's not really hard, don't be a puss, get in your car. Come on out to Vegas today.
Okay, everybody, check this out. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to run some of the magnetic black sands that I have here. So what I do for this process is I'm going to want to put a little bit of my flux in here, and then on top of that I'm going to put the magnetic sand and then a little bit more flux on top of that. So let me do that real quick. Hold on. So right there I've got a little bit of the flux in there right now, and then I'm going to go and I'm going to get my black sand in there, and all I'm going to do for that, I'm just going to scoop some out of my bag with my dish. Actually, it's just my weighing boat. And what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to pour it directly in on top of that flux. There's other impurities in there also, but you want to stay not all the way to the top of it because you don't want to have any overflow. Take a little bit more of your flux. You're going to put that right on top of that. Just about like that. Okay, now that's ready to go in the kiln. Give it a little shake to level it out. Make sure you don't have anything on top, not too important. Put it in your kiln like that. Now, I use these spacers on mine because it makes it easier to get your crucible out. Put it together in the normal form, just stack it. And what you do is you just turn on your gas, if you can get it turned on. Right, so there's that one. Turn on this one. Alright, then it's easy to light. I can get my lighter lit. Boom. Both of them should be lit at this moment. You can take your ring off and check. Looks like only one here. Oh, there we go. It's on now. And you might want to give a little slight adjustment to your tanks so that they do wrap around exactly the way you want them to, which is pretty easily done. It looks about like that. You want to put your ring back on. Now check this out in another 10-15 minutes, but periodically while it's doing the heating, you're going to want to get in there with, I'm just using a metal poker. It used to be a coat hanger. Stir it around a little bit just to make sure everything's moved around to where it's supposed to be, and then it'll just turn into a gelatinous blob for you. So I'll show you that here in just a minute. Alright, so this is what it's looking like right now. It's close to about halfway done here. It's got a little bit while to go. It's fluxing and starting to do their job, melting into little puddles and absorbing all their impurities out of the black sand. Eventually the whole thing will turn into a molten mess. This is a different flux than I used before also. This one's just pretty much a clean flux for working with magnetics and other stuff. So I'll be back here in a couple more minutes to show you how far along this has gotten. But we're getting close. Okay, so just wanted to show you guys that I got it out and squelched down, and it is still magnetic to show you. Picking them all up. Well, probably should have done that with that there. But mix them all up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them in my pestle mortar and I'm gonna crush them down, and then I'm gonna pan that and see what I get out of that. Hopefully there'll be something worth panning out of this, but there's no guarantees. So I'm just gonna tap it around like this. Keep tapping until you've got it, worked down to where you can just start rolling it around. Give it a nice fine grind. And then you put that back into your pan and you pan it out. And that'll tell you what you have in your magnetic sand. If you use MAP gas, you can achieve a temp high enough to melt this, but propane just doesn't always work for a lot of reasons. Mainly the temp that it gets doesn't get high enough. But alright, so let's go rinse this out real quick and see what is there. I'll be right back here in a second. Alright, so I got all the panning done. Or, well, not panning, the crushing it up. I want to show you what I got out of here. You see those two little balls? Not too sure what they are yet. They could be gold, silver, lead mix or something of that sort. And then here's all the excess material. See if that's magnetic at all. Looks like it still is. Are these? Those are both magnetic. So those could be iron balls. Not too sure. Have to have them assayed to find out exactly what those are. But I'm not finding anything that looks like raw gold in it. But there's definitely something. So that's these two BBs that were smelted out of that black sand. So there you go for that. And I got some other things to do. Just showing you how the kiln works. And rock on, everybody have fun. Okay, so just wanted to show you guys that I got it out and squelched down, and it is still magnetic to show you. Picking them all up. Well, probably should have done that with that there. But mix them all up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them in my pestle mortar and I'm gonna crush them down, and then I'm gonna pan that and see what I get out of that. Hopefully there'll be something worth panning out of this, but there's no guarantees. So I'm just gonna tap it around like this. Keep tapping until you've got it, worked down to where you can just start rolling it around. Give it a nice fine grind. And then you put that back into your pan and you pan it out. And that'll tell you what you have in your magnetic sand. If you use MAP gas, you can achieve a temp high enough to melt this, but propane just doesn't always work for a lot of reasons. Mainly the temp that it gets doesn't get high enough. But alright, so let's go rinse this out real quick and see what is there. I'll be right back here in a second. Alright, so I got all the panning done. Or, well, not panning, the crushing it up. I want to show you what I got out of here. You see those two little balls? Not too sure what they are yet. They could be gold, silver, lead mix or something of that sort. And then here's all the excess material. See if that's magnetic at all. Looks like it still is. Are these? Those are both magnetic. So those could be iron balls. Not too sure. Have to have them assayed to find out exactly what those are. But I'm not finding anything that looks like raw gold in it. But there's definitely something. So that's these two BBs that were smelted out of that black sand. So there you go for that. And I got some other things to do. Just showing you how the kiln works. And rock on, everybody have fun. Alright everybody, so what I've got here is this is a chunk of my lead gold mix. And this is a few of the pieces of where it came from originally. Let's see if I can give you a view of what it looks like before it's melted down in the first place. Can't really see that. It's not wanting to focus. Oh, there it goes. So that's what they look like. You can see how there's a little bit of gold and other metals in there with it, but I'm going to add that in with the big amount that I've already smelted down once. But I've got to cut this into some pieces to fit it into my bone ash cupule, which should hold pretty much all of this in there. And then I can turn this on, get it up to its heat, and show you guys how you can remove your gold from your lead. So let me get that cut up and show you here what's going on. Okay, so I've got my pieces. Put them in here. Now, once you use a cupule, it's done being used. You can't reuse them. So you get one use out of each cupule. Yes, it looks like it's a little bit more than what would fit in there, but really it isn't. Add these other pieces in there with that. The reason it looks like there's more in there than it can hold is for the fact that it's cut into pieces. But it's already been in one of these once before, so I know they fit. So I'm gonna go without that today for this one. So here we go. We put it nice and close on there without the spacer. And for my lighter, turn this on. I got some gas coming through. That side's on. Get this side on. I want to make sure these are aimed the right way. This one has a tendency to spit like that. Kind of bugs me. Turn it down enough. I'm going the wrong way with that again. Well, let me pause this and see if I can get it to fix itself. Alright, there we go. It was just a little bit up high. Angle this one off. Oh, that one started spitting. Alright, so that's about where I want it. I'm going to leave that like that for about 15 minutes. Hopefully it doesn't sputter too much. Alright. Well, I'll be back in a few minutes to show you what's going on. It takes about 15 minutes for it to do what it's going to do. And what it does is the lead will melt and then it'll absorb into the bone ash cupule and then the rest of it will evaporate out. So I'm going to make sure I have my garage door open for this one and I'll be inside. Takes about 15-20 minutes. Rock on, see you in a few. Okay, so here we are. I don't know if you can see it very well. You can. You can see how the the lead is spinning in the bone ash crucible. It'll eventually separate and soak in, but it also evaporates a good amount of it also. So we'll see. It's got another 10 minutes or so left, but I just wanted to show it, so you can see how the metal reacts in it once it's melted. So, rock on, we'll see you soon. Well, so I guess I kind of missed the pour for you guys, but I poured it out here. It's cooling now. We'll see what comes out of it in a few minutes. There's some of the lead that spilled when I poured it, but there should be a layer of gold form, at least on the top of this, because it takes longer to cool than the lead. So the lead will cool and then the gold will cool, and it separates kind of in a layer like it is right here. Can you see it? But I'll show you that here soon. I had to shut this thing off because it was just getting too hot. I did lose most of the lead, but not all of it. So, anyhow, I'll be back in a minute to show you it quelched out. Alright, so, I'm pretty sure close enough to being needed to be quelched. I'm hoping it's not still molten in there. There we go. So, now it's in here, cooling off the rest of the way. Could already be cooled, but that's your lead side there. And that's another lead side. So maybe the lead didn't really come out of it too much. Maybe it just kind of mixed in after I poured. And you can still somewhat see something on there. It did just rub off, so maybe it was just oxidization that was forming on top of the lead. Well, there's gold mixed in it somewhere. Might need a better ground ash crucible, bigger. I don't know, maybe more of a dish would work. Maybe I didn't have high enough heat. I don't know. Should have been high enough heat though. Alright, rock on everyone. Alright everybody, welcome back. Another episode of the Impact Gold Mining Show. We're walking up on a mine we weren't looking for. Went up a road, ended up getting to a spot where I didn't like driving past it because I wasn't sure there'd be a turnaround. Ended up, you get to the top of the hill, and it dead ended with no turnaround. So we're glad we walked it. But we'll see what this looks like. We've been seeing a lot of red agates on the walk up, a lot of quartz, a lot of mica. I'm not sure if it's going to be open either. It might be. Ooh, look at that. That's nice. It's definitely sealed. That's for sure. Here's one of those awesome bat cage. Hey, Batman, you down there? What's that going down? About 50, 60 feet, I think. Yeah, 50, 60 feet, and then it stopes over. I wonder if my light's on. My light is not on, so I'll be back everyone. I gotta turn on a light on this thing. Looks like bat cages. Yeah, anything cut open at all? Nah. Oh yeah, we could get in that. Doesn't look like it goes anywhere. It goes back a little bit. You wanna check it? Yeah, might as well if we can fit through that shit. Jack can stay here. What's the other side look like? Let's see. Yeah, with a bottle of water somebody left behind. Huh. Is it empty? It's motherfucking unopened. Hey, we got water. No, it's unopened. Yeah. Not vinegar. I doubt it's moonshine. See, the date on this is 9/31/15.
What if it's liquor?
I doubt it. That'd be cool.
Somebody could have capped the fucking...
Whoever came out here, those tracks had to have been recently.
The past couple weeks, anyhow.
Yeah. They're probably like, fuck it, I'm leaving that water here. And I don't have my glasses with me. I'm gonna be half blind in there. Alright, we'll be back. Alright, so we've made it past the gate. Let's see, nice quartz. Too bad all we have is our phones for light, huh? Oh, a nice crystalline pocket here. about it. Bat poop.
That was much more sufficient in my name.
Yeah.
A big ladder.
Always look for little pieces that look like they're hanging over the rock.
See that right there? Looks like it's part of the seam.
I found good stuff and stuff that looked like that before too. Yeah, we didn't know that this was gonna be here, and no, there's the dead end. So, God, any ore back here worth grabbing, I'm gonna grab. Doesn't look good. Right there it does. Yeah, I'm not grabbing nothing in here. It'll look better at the entrance. A lot of material they pulled out of here just for this.
Yeah, what's that fucking little stack?
Yeah. This material doesn't look bad. It's intriguing. That's about it. I mean, this could have been the uranium mine that's over here. It's the right colors for uranium.
There's copper down in the fucking shaft.
I haven't seen any green anything yet, though.
I'm following this right here. There's a little iron.
Yeah, the iron, dark red stuff. It's the only thing in here that I've seen. Looks like it could be anything. There's some of that agate. So this is the kind of rock I was talking about right here. So this is cracked here. It goes all the way along here like that. And then you got another crack that goes all the way down the side here. That could eventually fall in without a problem.
Yeah, I noticed that coming in.
Here's some more right here. I'm always mindful mostly of what's above me like that. But a side collapse can easily cause a full collapse. Almost looks like mercury. Well, I'm done looking at this junk.
LRG-16.
Ah, that's cool. I never thought about doing that.
That's how the old timers used to mark their shit.
Yeah.
Shit fucking dead.
At least the bats are using the damn thing. Yeah, this is the most interesting spot I saw in the whole place was that.
So it's got the iron and shit running there.
Yeah. It's got some phosphates in it. Doesn't look like it's holding any gold of any visible size though.
That's what they were following,
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll go try and find the actual road to get to where we're going now. Well, rock on everyone, we'll see you soon. Alright everybody, welcome back to Empire Gold Mining Show. We've made it to the location that we've been looking for. We're just doing a little walking around, checking some stuff out. Gonna go up to the mine entrances and go check those out. Already checked out these buildings. The building's good for camping and staying in, that's for sure. We got a toilet. I'm sure it might be hooked up to a septic tank still. Might be able to flush it with a bucket of water, you never know. That'd be really cool, actually. Hey, what if that toilet still works if we dump water down it? If it goes down to a working septic tank, that'd be fucking cool. Yeah. We got another room here. It's got a table, some stuff maybe to sit on. Probably a lot of rats in here at night. But easy to clean stuff out of the way and camp in that thing for us, which is cool. Well, that's some nice glass right there. A lot of the trash we're finding is early 1900s. Which is cool. I'm not too sure what this little guy here was. And it's got a door on it and everything's kind of strange. There's their old refrigerator. It's pretty cool though. Looks like that might be some ore sitting around. I like that it's on a concrete platform too. There's an old stove. Too sure what that is. It looks like a rock saw maybe. I'll go check that out. But we're actually out here we got Mario with us again and Justin Dennings joining us for a little while. Hopefully we find good numbers of something somewhere around here. It's been a rough trip getting here. The roads have been really freaking messed up. We had to do a lot of road maintenance just to even get here. So what do we got here? This was a sum tool. Who knows? It's kind of hard to figure that one out. Got some old barrels there and an old furnace. A bunch of trash in there. I think they had a basketball hoop in here. It's an old fuel tank, but it still holds fuel. Well, maybe not any in there, but it would still probably hold it. It looks like this might have been like a rock saw or something, or a sampling saw, or it could have been a writing desk. Yeah, that thing's cool. Oh yeah, iron parts like that, you get good value. Yeah, somewhere around there.
Shit, just like this, and you can get the fucking replacement pieces.
Oh yeah. Not hard to find them, but they cost money. Yeah, there could be. Or it could have just been...
Is there a hole right there?
Could have been anything. Could have been their root cellar.
It's a little hole, never mind.
Yeah, the way they had this path to it, it's just a root cellar.
Oh, so it went underground and...
Yeah, this is where they kept stuff. Somebody dug it out recently looking for probably some kind of left behind treasure. Which I think they probably pulled that out of there. Would be my guess. This is definitely where they kept the trash. There's all the cans and shit.
Digging it out right here.
Yeah. This little dry wash right here looks like it might be worth sampling. Alright guys, well, I'll be back here in a few minutes to show you some other stuff. I don't want to run too long on the video, but here's what that's looking like. It's got about 6 rooms all together. Cleaned up, it'd probably be able to be used quite a bit. So we're gonna get off to probably that hole over there just to check to see what's going on with that, and then a few dots along there to check out. But I'll check back in with you guys soon. Rock on. So check this out. This is the rest of the building from this side. I just figured I'd bring you guys in for a second. We've got this room here. Used to have a bed, couch bed and stuff. Pretty nice actually in here. I mean, simple cleanup on this place. I'll leave you with something easy to stay in. And then we got this room here. It was cool. The window knocked out and it's still got paint in it. Oh, I'm afraid to open it. I'm afraid. Oh, wow. I'm surprised. Oh, God, there's stuff in here. Wow. That's a cool cup. There's enough stuff in there. Potato buds. It's not even that old. There's a good fire pit bin. Nice. I like those. Makes things easy. Well, now you got a little more tour of this place real quick. They're cleaning up a little. Alright, well, there we go for that. What are we doing? Incoming!
What?
Anything cool in here?
Fucking Rastafari and shit. No.
Some good recyclable metal. What's with that bin right there? Is that a rotating drum?
It looks like. No, that's it does look like one. There's a bunch of screen, man.
Yeah, I saw that. Plenty of stuff left out around here for us to be able to use it to
Clubhouses and such.
clubhouses, fix it up enough to be able to sleep in.
Check it out. Those panels.
Oh, nice. Lots of use for that shit around here.
Right. Build a house out of that shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was just wondering what that was. Yeah. I was thinking
It's not what
maybe.
it is, but that's what you can use it for. Make it nice. Real good nice.
This is where we are camping at. Okay, everybody, I'm back again. We've made it over to the turn for the location. We're gonna walk from here just to make sure it's even a good road to drive on. I haven't been on it. I do a lot of walking roads. Sometimes you gotta do rock tossing. Oh, that's a cool truck. Somebody fucking painted the hell out of this side. Why would they do that? Silly. There's no road out that way, so. Nice truck though. Looks like people pulled parts off the fucking thing. Here's the fuel tank. Somebody literally cut the side of this off and took the whole side of it off. And somebody cut the metals off of this thing and like sold it for scrap or something. It's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool. Well, we'll see you guys soon. Have fun. Rock on. Alright, everybody, so we've made it to the top of this old road. There's no way we're ever going to drive up this. I don't know many rock crawlers that could make this. Anyhow, there's a good view of it right here. They look like old ore chutes. I'll check back in once we get a better view here in a second. Rock on, friends. Alright, everybody, we're here. Got some cool stuff to check out. That area is really cool looking. Some old metals. Over there it looks like a processing area. There's got to be a way into this thing somewhere right around here. We'll see what that's up with here in a minute. Here's an old piece of track. Cool. Nice. Yeah. I want a little toy train in the backyard like that. be nice. Looks like a little bit of ore there. There's a sluice there, isn't there? Alright, let's go check this out, everybody. It's part of an old road, too. Some trash heap. Careful there, Justin. That's a lot of good tailings. They're definitely running the fines, for sure. Some nice ore right there, too. How do I get up into this thing? See what we got going on. There's an old boiler over there. Eventually I get up there and we'll see what that's looking like. Hopefully there's a entrance of some kind around here. Alright, be back soon, guys. Rock on. I made it up just a little farther now. Up where the water tank used to be. From when they were doing their first run of crushing and sluicing and everything. Looks like they had another tank there. I'm guessing there might be an entrance right up over here. We'll have to see. Those old stairs to get them up. Ooh, there we go. What's here? That was a big something support. I think there was a mine right there. Mine entrance been closed up by now. Here's a view of down there. It's an old crusher right there, it looks like. Oh, you found a crucible.
How about that? 20 grams.
Nice. Definitely has some sulfides here.
Mm-hmm. You get 20 grams of sodium.
A turtle foot. That's crazy. That turtle got eaten. So, let's see what we got over here. A little bit of. I think that was a crusher, maybe. If not, it was a centrifugal spinning table. Kind of like those spinning, big blue spinning Neff bowls. Square bolts. Yeah, they were running something from here. Alright, we'll be back here after I check out the other areas. And for the big rock. Here we are up a little bit higher. About even with the main entrance here. From what I can tell, they had train track here, bringing their ore this way, bringing it down here to where it was being crushed and processed a little bit, and then they were also sending ore off or processing it farther out for maybe the really fine micro gold. So here's where the tracks were. Nothing much up past this because there's no debris coming down. So that's just a cool view. I'm gonna catch up with Mario. He's already over there. I'm hoping we can get in here. It'd be a pain in the butt to try and haul something to cut in up here. Hoping it's open. We will find out. There's a lot of ore right here, though. Good ore pile. A lot of it. Alright, here we are. Hopefully we're getting in something. We will find out. This they were using as a giant pan. I know what it's called. So here we are over here. Hopefully there's something that's been cut into to where we might be able to get in. Won't know for a few more minutes. Let's see. I'll just take one little cut to get in. Definitely go somewhere. Toss me a rock. Alright, so pretty much just go straight down to a opening. There's something else here, because there's a little ore chute that came down. It's a little bit of stuff to get up into and look at. I wouldn't doubt what it says. There's another stope that goes down. I see the ladder, probably pretty good still. I don't know if you can see it. No, not at all. See, can't see anything down this one. I don't know where Justin went, but not this way. Melons. What's up? I'm gonna go check out that melon, see if it's any good. Looks like it was ripe at one time. Looks like they could be ripe now. These are good to eat. That's cool. Nice. I'll get that in my pocket real quick. Another one. There's a couple of them up here. That's a good one. There's another good one over there. Get these out of here. Bring them home. Maybe eat them up. Some nice melon cleavage there. Alright, well, I'm gonna go see where Justin is. He was just hollering. So, oh, there he is up on there. Well, I'll be back. I got some stuff to look at right here. If I see anything cool, I will show you. Okay, everybody, I just wanted to show you the crystalline structure in this quartz rock. I'm gonna go in there and look at that real quick. This has been filled in with foam over here. There was multiple tunnels here before they filled it in. You can see the foam. It's not hard to get past the foam. Yeah, I want to get in there. Walled up the whole thing right here. Backfilled it as much as they could. But what we got here, it's nice looking. A lot of mica schist decomposing. Don't see much of anything in it. I do like the colors. Well, let's see a view from here. I'm going to keep heading up and around looking at the rest of the stuff before we try and get into that lower entrance. Hopefully it's cut into. Hopefully. There's no doubt that all of these are sub-connected either.
I'm playing
The what?
one there.
Oh yeah. That's really warm.
That's scary, ain't it?
Smells clean.
It smells alright.
Oh, heading up to the next section. I wish that sign wasn't down there. Take a video of what it looks like down there for you guys. That's a big trash pile over there. Well, I'm gonna head up that way, check out these other entrances. Okay, friends. Here we are again, up another level higher. There was an entrance here. It's been foamed and backfilled. And we've got this one here. I don't know if we can get through this one yet. No. Also would need to be cut open to get in. It looks like they freaking tore this thing a new asshole for the most part. Everywhere around here looks like it's freaking destroyed by the BLM. Let's see, nothing over there. Some nice material coming out of the wall right there. And check that out. Some concrete platform here. Likely from another gantry they probably had here. Alright, I'm gonna go over here real quick. Sleepy? No way. And this one's sealed in too. Looks like this might have water down in the bottom if you ever got down there. Well, I can feel the air coming out of this one. Nice. Get down that. I'm pretty sure we can get past that without a problem. Looks good. Well, let's get back to the main. We'll see if we can get in there. I'm hoping somebody has cut it open. This is nice quartz looking material. What's this one? Very nice looking. And we get a closer look at that while you guys sit there. Alright. I'm done looking at that. See what we got in this wall over here. That looks like a good little hot spot. Well, here I go. I'm gonna head down, get back in, see what I can find out in there. Hopefully I get past it and in. So that's gonna be nice. I just heard a noise down there. Creepy. Gonna toss a rock. That's steep. Alright everybody, so we're back at the house with samples and we're running the cross here to get the hard rock sample done before it goes to the refinery. So, just pissing off the neighbors, making a mess. Rock on, we'll see you soon. Alright everybody, so the bucket was full to about right there. So 1 bucket of rock crushed down to about a half a bucket. First 2 pans, there's a few small flakes of gold and what looked like silver and some iron. Or well, it could be iron, it could be platinum. Looks a little too silver for iron, but we'll find out. Anyhow, we'll be back here in a little while, maybe show you what we end up with in the bottom of the green pan. Welcome back for another episode of building on the trommel. So what I've got going now is we're getting ready to affix the trommel base to the trailer. We're going to be cutting that part out right there. That was originally for the water tank that I was carrying on this trailer, but now it's not needed, so it can go. But we've pretty much got everything marked out, ready to be welded up. So I have a few more pieces to measure and make sure they're square where I want them. And then we can get started on that, and then we can put the deck here and the deck on the other side, and I can start getting the other parts put on, which that will be the casters that hold the trommel screen and the rest of that from there on. So with motor and everything. I'll start to put the trommel screen itself together. It's still sitting over there, but I'll get that taken care of hopefully today. But alright, rock on, and I'll see you here in, I don't know, when I'm done with more of this, I'll show you. So okay, so we're getting a little bit more welding done. Pretty much done with getting this section welded up. We still have these 2 support here to weld on, and then we'll cut a piece for here. It goes for the deck on both sides, and we can start getting the casters and the barrel set up on it. And then after that's done, I can worry about getting my feed right here built into it, which it's a 4 foot by 6 foot box. It's about 2 foot deep, holds just over 1 yard of material. Has a screw feed for anybody that's wondering, which I still had to build that too. But we're getting close. Hope you all are enjoying watching the build. Rock on, have fun. Another 6 welds and we got this section done. Alright, so it's dark out right now, but we're still doing work on this. I've got this marked out and ready to be cut, and the reason I've got this bar here, when I say I'm going to cut it, this is going to be my guideline. And the way that works is you line up the center of your torch tip to where you want it, and then you attach your clamp with your bar anywhere that you need it for that width of your tip, so that you can just run a straight line all the way along the bar to the opposite end without having to worry about it not being straight. So this easiest way I know of to get a square cut when you're working with a acetylene cutting torch. So we'll show you that here in a few minutes. I'm just waiting for somebody to get back, but I hope you enjoy learning what you're learning. Not many people tell these secrets out. Johnny's doing a little cutting on the metal. Hold it? No, it's fine for now.
you know any single women out there, JR is not acceptable. He is a married man.
Acceptable. Don't you mean available? And how do you know I'm not available? I could be. Alright, now.
For the price is right, maybe.
What do we got that's heavy? There's something on here. I'll hold it. Alright, we're ready to cut now. Close up of JR, huh? And then this, we'll cut another 3-inch strip off of that, and that'll be the band. It'll be a little bit longer than it needs to be, but that's all right by me. Burning metal. Gotta love the smell of burning metal. Well, I'll be back in a minute, folks. Decks on, which is where the casters go that hold the trommel base. Did you get one in the shoe?
Oh, well, I'm late.
Shit. It's the bad thing about sitting. See if we can see out there. I pull my vape. Nope, not too well. Alright, well, we'll see you guys soon. Got a little bit more to do. Next time you see us, it'll be in the daytime.